Welcome in, everybody. Friday, almost 11 a.m. in the morning. Got up early this morning. This was really appreciate everybody who is here. And this is if you have the VCOPTER Mini, or if you're getting the VCOPTER Mini, and of course I've had mine since I don't know, around a couple weeks, early in July I think it was. But today when I went to fly it. And you plug the app, plug your phone into the app. It says, got a recall alert on the screen. It says, due to risk in Falcon's Mini battery design, please stop using the device and discontinue charging. Falcon Mini will be locked after September 9th, which was 3 days ago. And well, let me finish reading. And will be unusable. We will supply a replacement with enhanced safety features. For details, check your purchase or email contact and support, which I did get an email yesterday talking about that. And of course I got it early, and there was a survey you filled out. So they are going to replace the drone and the batteries. The controller, as far as I know, you will keep it. So this morning, I said, well, let me, somebody said something about in the VCOPTER page that they couldn't start it or whatever. So went out there, put in a battery, plugged it into the phone, and of course it fired up. You could see the camera feed, the live feed, but it would not start at all. So I didn't think too much of it. It would beep when you pull the sticks down. So end up, saying, well, got that message pop across the screen, and when you would hit that confirm, it would send you to the survey that you needed to take, which most people have by now. So I was talking to Mr. Ron Brown. Ron called me and said we were just talking about it. So I said, that was funny. I don't remember doing an update, but I do have automatic updates set on my phone. So looking back, there was an update on the 9th, which is the day that they say it would be, I say bricked or not usable. So something they done with the battery or the update of the app made that, not work. So got to talking around. We were just talking. So let me try another battery without the app. You can also fly the drone without the app, which, is really not, I say very useful. I mean, you still can fly. But anyway, make a long story short, I fired it up and it did take off because it's not plugged into the app. So that's kind of strange. But anyway, Johnny, they did brick it without an update. Or was breaking built into. Yeah, that's Akrasho Warren. That is kind of strange, but they did have an update, and they might could do something like that. I'm sure they can. So that was kind of weird, but you can't fly without the app. Now that one battery I put in there, it will not even start the motors without the app. So for some reason, I guess once you put that battery in and it recognizes that battery with that app, that battery is no longer, I guess, operational. I don't know, but I actually have the Flymore kit and I had ordered a second one. So I have 4 batteries. So yeah, and it still will start now. They saying that replacements will come October and November. So just wanted to go over that with people. And, I know a lot of people are aggravated and mad or whatever, but hey, you know what? They're the caution about it, something evidently it happened, or but what I also thought was strange was that there was not one person on the VCOPTER Mini Facebook group page say anything about a battery or have problems with a battery. So I did feel that was kind of weird, but something evidently happened. So is the recall on the drone or the battery? Both, Randy. The drone, the new batteries will not work in if this drone is brick totally, they are sending you a brand new drone and the amount of batteries that you had with a hub with a new charger. It's totally redesigned. So these batteries, they actually want you to destroy them or turn them in, so, and they even said something about they could ask you for proof, but I know we have what they call a battery depot here. And if you just bring the batteries in, you just kind of dump them in a bin that they have. So you got to send the brick one back. No, you don't have to send it back. I mean, I guess you could just hang it on the wall or something. But I'm just thinking if you don't use it with the app, you could actually fly it. It does fly without the app, which a lot of people, don't realize you can do. But although, not very much fun because you don't have the ability to use the camera and stuff like that. And I'm not sure if it probably will still take pictures and all. You're not seeing anything framed, so that would be kind of hard. What's up, Philip? Warren, I would agree. I guess they definitely had a problem at some point, or they know. I feel like it's something to do, like when the battery connects into the drone. I think it's something that's either hurting the battery or hurting the drone, and it's not compatible, maybe, but for them to redesign the battery and replace every drone out there. But, hey, I was talking to Ron, and, I take it as, of course, this is a stumbling block, of course, definitely, everybody waited from April to whatever to get the drone. And some people still have it. I think John was in here, Connecticut Pirate. I don't think John got his yet. So if you get it, they just don't want you to, but if you do fly it with the app, it will definitely be bricked as of the 9th, September the 9th. So, but like I said, if you can fly it without the app, which, that's not very true. Yeah, you're right. The Shasha, you said a bad word, work. Stephen Drone, what's up? RJ Redding, welcome in. But yeah, I'm just talking about the VCOPTER. So that drone, as of the 9th, is bricked as far as with the app. You can still fly it, with, and I'm not recommending you to fly it or telling you to fly it. I'm just telling you that it will start and the motors will kick in and start. So, but with the app, when you try to do it on the app, it will not start. The drone will just beep. You do see the feed, you see the camera feed. So something is, they definitely did something to brick it. And, I guess they're being safe. They said October to November delivery. So what I was getting to, so maybe they got a second chance to get this thing right. If I was them, this is what I would do. I would produce as many as I could, replace, have a number to replace all the ones that were sold and have some readily available on Amazon and at their website that same day. And I think there's still a little window in there with what's happening with DJI, not being able to buy, that they could still sell a bunch of these drones. And listen, guys, it's not a DJI drone. Don't be bitching about the camera. You're not going to zoom in 50 times. There's not a lot of camera settings. There's not, it's a 4K 30. It's just a fun drone to fly, something different. It's unique. That's what I would say about it. I'm working on blueprints and got drone shots of all the branches and putting it all together. But so just take that as, because the drone was cheap at the time. It was $199, and hey, I don't care how you price it. If the controller was $50 and the battery was $50, I mean that's $100, and the hub might be $20, and then so you got the drone for basically $80. No, Steve, it is not for sale. It has never been on Amazon. It was only for sale on Indiegogo, the Kickstarter campaign. No, you would not. You definitely did. And you would get a new model when they come out. Yeah. Drone Okie, welcome in. So, yeah, it was never available even after they fulfilled. And I'm not sure. I'm not saying they fulfilled all of the orders. I don't know, because I know there are some people in the community that have not got it yet. So, yeah, they are. Philip, I agree. They could have easily just let it go and say it was a certain batch. We knew, what was it? The original Avata, I think, was, remember those props were flying off of them or breaking up. Maybe they were saying I think the screws were too tight or something, but it was only a batch. And we actually had, I don't know, Alexis and I think Sean. There was a couple people that lost the original Avata because of that. But, after that, you never saw another thing about it. So, DJI, of course, didn't recall every drone because I think they had it narrowed down. But evidently, this is a bigger problem. So they definitely are being proactive. I mean, whether I know you're disappointed if you haven't gotten it, and the little thing. It's just fun to fly. Like I said, it's not if you want to shoot something, and actually the video straight off the card looks really good. So yeah, shout out. Okay, Philip. Yeah, say max 420. I know there was a few people in the community that had that happen, but since that happened, that little group, I haven't ever seen that again. So, but the VCOPTER, yeah, they basically recalled everyone. They want you to basically destroy the batteries. I'm not really said if it said destroy the drone, but and they actually said they would offer, you may have to offer proof that you destroyed the batteries. But like I said, I think you can turn batteries into Home Depot, and we have, like I said, what they call a battery depot. You can just go in there and turn your batteries in. So, but by them bricking it, I guess that's because I know a lot of people, just said, well, I'm gonna continue to fly it, and hey, I haven't flown mine. Well, before I went to Rhode Island, I did fly it, but DJI customer service just top notch crashed my about 3 weeks ago. DJI worked with me and found me a place. Oh, okay. Yes, I'm impressed with quality. Yeah, I mean, Steve, it was okay. It's nothing fancy, It's just fun. Like I said, I mean, sometimes um, when I take the big V copter out, I don't hardly ever even shoot anything. I just do it for the experience of flying. And I think that sometimes that we're all kind of worried about the next camera, the next drone, the next, whether it's going to be 6K, 8K, 12K, 16K. I mean, damn fly and get back to flying and enjoying the hobby, because the way it's going right now, I'm not sure how long this hobby will be around, but that's, for another thing. My batteries for my drones cost $149. That was for, what was that for, Steve? But hey, get out there and fly. Weather's getting good. It's cooling off a little bit. Well, not here so much. I know it's like going to be 92 degrees today, but no rain in sight. We hadn't had rain for about a week, and they don't show any rain for the next 10 days. But yeah, the VCOPTER Mini, I say just hang tight. Guys who have it ordered and you haven't gotten it, well, I guess you'll get the newest one. And, I mean, I don't know how much, this is going to cost them. I mean, they're doing what they have to do. They are coming out with that Aqua drone that is, I think it's a Kickstarter campaign at Indiegogo. Okay, your Typhoon H Plus, gotcha. Somebody has one for sale right near my house, Steve. I think I was gonna look. It's funny because that's what you flew the flag with, right? But yeah, somebody does have one for sale. But yeah, the recall doesn't affect the original V. No, it does not. No, the original VCOPTER is still flies great. Actually had, did an update, I guess, maybe about a year ago. I flew it in April, and I flew it one time since I've been back. And, from the South Florida Drone Meetup, always bring it. A lot of people like to fly. The Avata 3, yeah, Philip, yeah. Is it coming out? Looks like the Mini 5 Pro is coming out in the next, I don't know. They said the 16th. Somebody now says the 18th. I would rather for the 16th. That's some guy I know's birthday that day. But anyway, that's coming out, and will you be able to get it? Probably not. You might have to go through eBay in South Korea, Japan. Those drones are actually coming through with no problems whatsoever. Marcus Crawford got his. Ron Brown got his. I think there's probably 7, 8, 10 people in the community that now has those drones from either South Korea or Japan without any problem. I know somebody said something about tariffs and all yesterday, but they put something that they had a special disclaimer, but that's always been there on the sites I've seen. How about a schedule? Oh, you schedule for drone releases? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, if it's available, RJ, in South Korea or Japan, I'm gonna order it. I'm not gonna wait. As far as the Mini 5 Pro, I never bought the Mini 4 Pro. I actually sold my Mini 3 Pro and then bought it back. Well, I didn't buy it mine back, but I bought it from Rick Williamson, Buckeye Drones. He was selling it. So Mini 3 Pro is still a great drone. Yeah, I mean, surely, I don't know. They look like a Neo 2. It looks like a Bata 3. So, and a Mini 5 Pro. So, yeah, that's 3 new drones. That's definitely, and of course, the Mavic 4 Pro, it hadn't been out that long. So, yeah, they're still pumping out products. So just because we can't get them, it's kind of sad. I thought about selling my Mini 3 Pro, but it's still too relevant. Yeah, I actually, Chris, I sold mine and then actually bought another one, bought it back. So yeah, because I really ended up with no mini drone. I had bought a little, what did I buy? The Mini 4K. So all P Guy 4, happy Friday. Camera quality for the last few years has been on, will be good for years to come. Yeah, I think so, Steve. You're right. It's I think if you have especially if you picked up I've never bought the Mini 3 Pro, and the Mavic 4 Pro looks awesome, but for what I do and the type of flying I do, it's just too much money for me to spend. I don't need to spend $3,500 on a drone. The Air 3S is very capable, and I think with the right batteries and taking care of them, you'd be good for at least 5 to 7 years with no problem at all. But who knows? Hey, learning what we just learned from VCOPTER, DJI did get I don't know if they could get pissed off or whatever. They could brick every drone in just a matter of a second, So I don't think that'll happen, but it's definitely, I guess it just definitely could happen. Josh, what's up? Josh, we just talking about the VCOPTER, and the VCOPTER was kind of on the 9th, I would say bricked. Well, it is bricked, although you can fly without the control. I mean, not without the controller. You can fly without the app. But if you put that one battery in and plug it into the app, that battery evidently will not do anything. And they're asking you not to fly. So, hey, I would do what they say on that. Be safe. You don't want to do something wrong and catch something on fire. So just wait. And we waited, from, I guess, April to July. So just wait until the new one comes out. That's all you can do. Just my thoughts on a VCOPTER. And, at least they got a company that's doing the right thing. They could have easily said, like I said, it was a batch or it was just a few. Evidently, it's more than that or something. So, for them to send you a drone and amount of batteries, that's it's a whole lot of money, that's for sure. So, somebody's texting me. All right, guys. Yeah, better safe than sorry when dealing with those batteries. Yep. Yeah, I got to call Ray. Well, Josh, if he pops it in and turns the app on, that is definitely disabled. Because once I tried this battery today, and the only way I got it to start was with another battery. So it's something to do with that app and the battery. I had the Avata and Avata 2 Mini 4 Pro and the Neo. Just happy to have what I have. You just can't afford anything. Yeah, Philip, you got some great drones there. The Mini 4 Pro is I've never had the Mini 4 Pro, and hey, as a matter of fact, if you saw, no, I think Deneen just put up some pictures, and was it with the Mini 3 Pro or the Mini? I think it was with the Mini 4 Pro that when she was in Rhode Island. Man, some beautiful pictures. So yeah, you can definitely tell that drone is great. So all right, guys, I'm gonna log off. I just wanted to go over that a little bit. If you got the VCOPTER or if you're expecting it, just hang tight and hey. Don't fly it, and be safe out there. Technology, those batteries. Evidently, there is definitely something wrong with the VCOPTER. So I know Dave, you got yours. I don't know if you've been flying it, but get out there and do a Mini 4 Pro and Avata 2. Yep. Oh, okay. Yeah. She put up. All right. Thank you. Have a great day, everybody.